Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year! It is my first video of 2015 officially, which is so weird to say. I know for the first week or two I'm definitely still going to be writing 2014. It just takes like a good solid 2 to 3 weeks of writing 2015 before it sticks. So anyway, I wanted to do a little mini haul. I guess I'll start off the new year nice and easy with just a little haul for you. I've been sort of collecting bags of stuff that I've purchased since I think last weekend, Sunday, I went to Manhattan and had some brunch with my cousin at Lauderay, which is a little French, I guess it's a bakery slash cafe for brunch. But while we were there, they're famous. It's a French bakery, so they're famous for their macarons, which are those beautiful almond little pastries in those bright kind of candy colors. So that was what we did, and then when we were done, we went to a couple of my favorite spots in Soho. We went to Benefit Cosmetics Boutique, which is my first time actually going into an actual boutique of theirs versus just like a makeup store like Sephora or Ulta that just stocks their merchandise. So that was fun. We also went into Birchbox, which obviously everyone's familiar with the makeup subscription, but if you're not familiar, Birchbox actually has a brick and mortar store. Did I even know? They have a store in Soho, which is fun. So you can go and sign up for a subscription, and they kind of tell you all about Birchbox and the kinds of products. But then they also have full-size products that you can purchase that have been either featured in their bags or upcoming brands and just different stuff that they've carried in their boxes previously. So if you liked anything that you got in your box before, you're able to pick up the full size there, which I thought is kind of fun and cool. So we went into a bunch of different places, and so yeah, if you're interested in hanging around to see what I picked up, I also did a little, I guess it's a toiletry kind of restock from Bed Bath & Beyond yesterday as well. So if you guys are interested in finding out what I got on my little mini haul, then just keep on watching. So I guess I'll start off with where I went last Sunday, and then we'll work our way up until yesterday. So while I do have a Lush Cosmetics sort of close by me on Long Island, it's about 40 minutes away. It's on the North Shore. So when I was in the city, I said to my cousin, I was like, where is like a Lush Cosmetics? There has to be one in Soho. And so we looked it up, and sure enough, it had closed, so there wasn't one in the immediate area where we were. But then I'm telling you, it was fate that I like ran into this Lush store because I was coming back to Penn Station, and I got off my little subway station, and you could have gone left or right to get to Penn. I went left and then started walking because I had an avenue to walk. Started walking, and sure enough, I get there, instead of it being 7th Avenue, it was 5th Avenue. So I must have walked in the opposite direction. So I had to take a right instead of a left, but when I was on my way back, sure enough, I ran into a Lush that was in the wrong direction that I had gone. So I was like, yay, I have some time. I like looked at my train. I had like a good 50 minutes, and it was only another block away. So I ran into Lush because every time I am in Lush, I have to get my bath bombs. So I actually used one yesterday, so I don't have all 3 to show you. But I saved the 2 special ones to show you because I've done Butterball before, which I believe Butterball is their one of their basic ones that they always have. But they had 2 new ones, and I'm going to have to look it up, to be honest with you, because I don't know the names of these. First one is called Rose Jam. It smells, and I'm really not a rose kind of person. I don't love the overly flowery smells, but this smells unbelievable. It retails for $6.25, so they're a little bit more expensive than the regular bath bombs. The Bubble Room is our newest style of bubble bar inspired by a delicious handmade macaroons. Rose jam is based on a decadent traditional Turkish recipe for rose jam that our Turkish Rose Absolute supplier shares with us every year and is made with our sophisticated new rose perfume. Rose oil and Rose Absolute not only smell amazing, but they're also fantastic for soothing dry, sensitive skin. The rosy fragrance paired with the coconut oil icing that sticks out between the 2 halves of this bubble room together make for a majorly moisturizing, softening, and luxurious soak. So I'm going to put that close to the camera so you can kind of see that it almost does look like a macaron as far as the little icing in between. But it smells so good. So I can't wait to use that one. So that is the Bubble Rune in Rose Jam. This one is my absolute favorite scent. So it says, inspired by the unusual Japanese fruit, the yuzu. It's kind of like a satsuma orange. This Bubble Rune has a delicate orange chocolate fragrance with an exotic tropical undertones and an uplifting grapefruit top note. It makes mountains of fluffy white bubbles and the most sublimely soft bath water you've ever had. With extra virgin coconut oil and fair trade shea butter, like all of our Bubble Runes, yuzu and cocoa is the creme de la creme of chocolatey, moisturizing, and soothing baths. So I cannot wait to use this one. And again, this is the yuzu and cocoa, and then the other one was the rose jam. So that was my little splurge, $20 in bath bombs and Bubble Runes. The next place I told you I did stop at Benefit Cosmetics, and I went in there. First of all, let me just tell you how it is the absolute cutest little place. Like, I wanted to move in there. I was going to ask, like, what they charge for rent. It's all pink with, like, adorable vintage, like, pink wallpaper, and obviously eyebrows are, like, huge there, so they had the brow bar going strong. Just, like, cute little makeup displays everywhere. They were debuting their Depuff new, like, I guess it's like an eye serum. So I was in there and I wasn't going to get anything. I was just kind of window shopping. And while I was in there, first thing I want to mention is I got this as a sample. And this is the Big Easy. It is their, it says bigger than BB, so I guess it's a little heavier than a traditional BB cream. It is 35 SPF, which is great. It's oil-free, and it's a liquid to powder foundation. So this is what it looks like. And I got a sample of this, and I was like, you know what, let me give it a try because I'm in the market for a new foundation. Love this. 100% obsessed. This is the color light to medium. I'm going to Ulta tomorrow to go pick this up. I love it. It's what I have on my face today. Was the last of my, what I had left in this little tube. And I have it on now, and this is 8 hours later, and I have, like, no shine. It's the first time I've not needed to come home and, like, put powder on my face to absorb all my grease. So if you have super dry skin, I don't know that I'd recommend a powder because it just might make your skin drier and cakier looking. But if you have greasy or kind of oily skin, you'll love this because I feel like throughout the day, the powder, you know, it like absorbs the grease and it just gives the most flawless finish. So I absolutely love that. I'm going, like I said, to get it tomorrow. The other thing, I was not in the market for a concealer at all. I have a really good concealer that I actually use as a highlighter. This is the NYX HD concealer. So this is what I was using. But when I was in there, my cousin was like, Ray, come here. And she showed me this. It says Hydrating Crease Control Concealer. This is in the shade Medium. And she was showing me this, and she's like, this is really cool. I was like, what is it? So I'll open it up. This is what the packaging looks like. It's called Fake Up instead of Makeup. And it is a little concealer stick. But the cool thing about this is it looks like that. So you have the concealer right in the middle there. Okay, so in the center is your concealer. The outside is a clear vitamin E stick. You would put this on. Okay, first of all, it's the creamiest. I'm going to see if you can probably start to see that right there. And it gives you very good coverage, but it has vitamin E, so it's almost like putting a moisturizer on with your concealer. So I just love that concept because, like I said, I usually have dry skin surrounding my pimple from putting like so much on the spot treatment. And this is just the most luxurious concealer I've ever used. Now, it also comes at not a cheap price. This is, I think, $26 that I paid for a tiny little concealer. And when I got home, I felt guilty, like buyer's remorse. I'm like, oh, I'm going to return it. That's too much. But this will probably take me like years to finish. And for what it does and the healing, the vitamin E heals, obviously, the area around your blemish. It's worth it to me. So I'm going to keep it. I've used it a couple times. I really like it. And that was my one purchase from the Benefit store, but that was my second purchase. I also, while I was in the city, I have this sitting over here because it's getting a little messy, but I did go into Sabon, which I didn't need anything in there, and my cousin was like, I gotta get something for my mom for her birthday. So I went in, and of course, you know, they take you on the whole like experience. So they wash your hands with the sea salt scrub, and then lotion afterwards, and like they take you through the whole process, right? And they let you wash your hands there, and it's very cool. You can kind of pick the scents that you want. So I love that, and when I was done, I wasn't going to get anything, and I went over, and I'm just browsing, and I'm like, rose tea. I'm like, that sounds really interesting. I love tea, and for some reason, rose is like the one, like, if flower scent that I like. I don't know why it is, but I guess from being in London, everything is like rose lemonade or like rose lotions. So I guess it's like the little bit of love that I have for London when I went there, when I went to England. They definitely got me sold on the scent of rose. So I saw this, and this is the Rose Tea Body Scrub. And I was like, oh, it's such pretty packaging. So I did pick this up, and why I had to buy the full-size one, I was going to get the mini, which was $26 or $27, and then for like $6 or $7 more, you can get the full size, which was $33 or something like that. So I was like, oh, you know what, it's worth it, let me get the full size. And then I found out that that day only, I guess it was like a holiday special, they were offering everything in the store 15% off. So I was like, okay, it's fate, I'm going to get it. But this is the most amazing scrub, sea salt scrub I've ever used. I don't want to open it. It's very messy. You can kind of see that the oil floats on the top here. So I don't want to open it until I get into the shower. But anyway, that is the Rose Tea Sabon Body Scrub. And I did go and pick up one of these cute little mixers that are reusable, so that when you open it up, you can kind of give it a little whirl and get all the oil and sea salt mixing. So I'm really excited to use that. I love like stuff to use in the bath and shower, and I absolutely adore that scent. So if you haven't tried the Rose Tea, check it out next time you go in there. And then these aren't things that I bought, but I did get two cute little gifts from my sister for Christmas. And I didn't do like a what I got for Christmas thing. I was just like, by the time I put everything away, I don't want to pull everything back out. But I did have to shout out my little sister because she got me two of the most adorable gifts she's ever gotten me. The first one is called Eat Pretty. It's nutrition for beauty inside and out, and it gives you all really healthy recipes and what kinds of foods and vegetables are good for your hair and your nails and your skin, and you know, for lustrous hair and for detox and anti-aging and collagen boosting and beauty sleep and sun protection. So I love this book. I think I'm absolutely going to love it. It has all sorts of like recipes and everything in here. Along with this cute, pretty little adorable book, she got me these off Etsy, I believe she said. They're all handmade, I think she said. But anyway, they're like these little cups, and they each have different prints. And they are actually measuring cups. So this is the fourth of a cup. And then this is a third of a cup. Oops. You can kind of see the outside. And then this is a half a cup. That's what the outside looks like. And then this is obviously the full cup. But I just thought that was the most adorable thing. I love baking, and I don't have anything like this, and these are just absolutely adorable and beautiful. So thank you for my two gifts, Ash. I love them. They're right up my alley, so thank you again. A little mini toiletry restock. There's nothing too exciting in here, but I did go to Bed Bath & Beyond. I get a lot of my toiletries there because they have Harmon drugs, and it's very, very inexpensive. So I just needed a restock on these. This whole bag, I usually pay like $3 or $4 for these in CVS, and this whole 3-pack was like $5 and change. So just some beauty rounds. I use these to take off my nail polish as well as my makeup remover and eye makeup. So got one of those. I also needed some more conditioner. This is Triple Resist Reinforcing Conditioner. This is for fragile, breaking, and falling hair. So I wanted to try something new. I'm actually using the John Frieda Root Awakening, which I love, but I do like kind of like a heavy conditioner in between washings that really gets my hair well conditioned. So I have this kind of as a stand-in conditioner. Just got some toothpaste. This is nothing fancy, just something for deep clean and whitening. So I whiten my teeth kind of in between, but I do get a whitening toothpaste. So that's just a basic Crest whitening toothpaste. Deodorant. I feel like I go through deodorant so fast. I don't know why that is, but I love Secret. Secret is kind of like my go-to deodorant. So this is Spring Breeze. It's pH balanced, invisible solid. I like the invisible solid. Clear ones, I don't like them. I feel like I still sweat. But I do like the invisible solids because they don't really leave any heavy residue. So again, that's the scent Spring Breeze. I also bought another one of these. I raved about this like early in the summer when I got this last year. And the scent is the scent Pistachio Cream with Magnolia. I can't even describe how delicious this smells. I know I'm like a nut job when it comes to nuts. I love eating nuts. I love the smell of nuts. I love almond oil, coconut oil, and this obviously is no exception to the rule. I love this pistachio one. If I had to pick a Holy Grail body wash, this is Holy Grail status right here. It's my favorite scent to date from Dove, and this is like my third one that I've gone through. This is the best pampering, luxurious body wash. Dove, like I've tried other ones. I always go back to Dove. It's the best. So I got another one of those, and then I have a couple of beauty items. Nothing too crazy, but I got these just no metal ponytail holders, elastics. I'm going to be doing a look with these, so stay tuned for that. I'll probably film it this weekend. And the look coincides with a movie that's out right now, so stay tuned for that. I also got one of these eyeshadow brushes. This is a medium eyeshadow brush. I have a ton of them, but I wanted something flat to apply my eyeshadow to my eyelids and didn't have anything like this. This is the Harmon's brand of eyeshadow brushes, so it's nothing fancy. I think this brush was like $2 or $3, so we'll give that a go. Then I got a new mascara to try. I have a mascara that I'm using right now, but I decided to go with the Maybelline Volume Express Big Eyes. I've heard of the falsies before, and people love this mascara, but the reason why that I was sold on this one is it actually has something for top lashes and a smaller wand on the bottom for your bottom lash. And I wasn't going to get this. I tried it on in the store and I loved the color. It's appearing lighter on camera than it is, let's say, in reality. It's a beige color. It almost looks cream right here, but it is sort of like a grayish beige color. And this is the color Saint Tropez. Lighter. I kind of wanted something nude, but not like the color of my skin. I just wanted you to be able to tell that I have nail polish on. So I was getting kind of high as far as my toiletry budget, and I was going to put this back, and my boyfriend's like, oh, I'll pay for that for her. So thank you, babe. This is sponsored by John Barrett. I guess he likes my nails looking fresh. So that is my Essie nail polish, and then last but not least for the L'Oreal, and the packaging on this just caught my eye. I love how it has the two-tone, the black base with a different colored top, and the different colored tops obviously are the color of the lipstick. So as you're guessing here, this is fuchsia. It is Enduring Berry, and this is the shade. And it is sort of a lighter pink color, but I feel like I don't have a ton of lipsticks this color. The closest that I probably have is this butter lipstick, and this is the color Sweetheart. And I still feel like these are sort of different. So that's Sweetheart and that is Berry. You can kind of tell that they are similar, but this one definitely has more of a fuchsia tone to it. That is my last of my little haul, which ran too long as usual, but Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Mwah! See you guys all in my next video. Bye.